Did you grow up in Park Slope, Brooklyn? Did you yearn for the old days and wish you could have more permanent scrapbooks of the toys and games and mom and pop stores from your childhood? The genesis for the Parkslopian came out of a desire to broaden the scope of the memoir genre, to allow the reader to place himself or herself into the story, or to use it as a tool to share his or her childhood with loved ones. The memoir genre is criticized for being narcissistic. Who cares about the memories of one non-famous person? Therefore, the series of Brooklyn neighborhood coffee table books that includes the Parkslopian was developed in order to crowdsource and compile recollections of times long past using modern social media. Rather than limiting the story of Brooklyn in the 1950s through the 1980s to one person's flawed memory, the Parkslopian is a compilation of stories about the treasured and iconic things that shaped the childhoods and parenthoods of those who lived in Brooklyn during the most fascinating era of the 20th century. This coffee table book is divided into entertaining and bite-sized pieces, and one does not need to read cover to cover. It allows you to share your memories of Park Slope with your friends who grew up elsewhere, and compare the iconic things that were shared throughout the nation while contrasting the special elements that make the Park Slope heritage unique. It's a smorgasbord of reminiscences to last you and your loved ones years, an infusion of the past into a lengthy future. After the 1980s came to an end, a generation of yuppies started moving into Park Slope, driving up places and driving out longtime residents. They may call themselves Park Slopers and believe that they saved the neighborhood from itself, but true Park Slopians have a much longer, richer relationship with the neighborhood and its former community. Are you a Park Sloper or a Park Slopian? Either way, your connection to the neighborhood is truly your own, but this book will help you and those you love recognize the building blocks that fed every single one of those relationships and ultimately tied them together. The rich history that preceded Park Slope's current state must not be forgotten, and the Park Slopians endeavors to keep the past alive, if only on the page. The purchase of this book and the others in the series will allow you to witness firsthand how the revolution of social media truly keeps us all connected, first to our own roots, then to our new friends. By using a language today's kids will understand, you can better share with your children what your childhood was like before Park Slope changed forever. It may be more expensive to live there now, but Parkslopians know that Park Slope's worth has long been established, and that the reasons are now in print for the very first time. Join the fun by giving this book a prized perch in your home, and visit parkslopian.com for more information on Brooklyn and more nostalgia.